Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Michael of Planner Time with Michael. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to my channel. I am so glad you are here, and I hope that you enjoy this video. In today's video, I'm going to be planning in my big vertical layout happy planner, and this is a big happy planner, has different size planners. This is the big size because it's larger and it's vertical layout. So you have these boxes in columns with the days of the week going across the top. I'm just trying to be mindful of, I am going to have, hopefully, new people checking out my channel. And it may be people who are new to planning or who have never seen a happy planner before. So I want to be mindful of that, because I think I forget that, and I just tend to assume that, everybody watching is familiar with it and whatnot, so bear with me. And today, you may have noticed, yes, I'm in long sleeves. Ooh, it's a little bit chilly. Now, I am not used to planning in long sleeves, so I don't know how it's going to go, but let's just see. Okay. And this is my Catchall planner. I don't know if I said it, but when I talk about Catchall planner, I usually write everything in here. I mean, it could be social media, wellness, personal, everything goes in here. Okay, so for this spread, I wanted to stick with a winter theme. Last week I did the snowman theme, so I didn't want to do that same one again, but I did want a winter theme. So I'm going to go with this Winter Collections sticker book by Amber Plans Her Day. I believe this is an older one. Yeah, this is 2021. So I don't think she still has this, but I want to use this. And I thought, oh, let me clear some stuff because I don't want things falling. And I thought I would go with this theme. So you have these pretty, and I think that's the first page. Yeah. You have these pretty like scenes with the snow and the homes and whatnot. And then you have the same page over again here. And I thought I would combine these with the boxes that are in here and make like little clusters. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's see. But I like these sticker books because she has everything in it. Boxes, what do you call these? Not to-do lists, functional words. It has the checklist, the bullets, the stickers like florals or decorative or whatever they are. And then there are also quotes in this one, as well as some more of these. So let's get cracking with that. And also I pulled some washi tape because, y'all, I need to use washi tape. But I'm thinking of using both of these. I'm thinking of using the black going across the top. And then I'm thinking of using this like maybe here. Not right there, but like putting it somewhere and doing like underneath a cluster, like a couple boxes with one of those decorative stickers. Y'all, I don't know how it's going to work out. Let's just see. But I'm kind of thinking as a border, this. So let's attempt to do this. I know I need to get better, and I say it every week, at using washi tape because I truly like the way it looks in a planner, but also, y'all, because I have so much of it. Okay, and now what you want to do is when you're laying this down, and I always make this mistake, you don't want to pull it too tight. Like I always end up pulling it tight so I can get it to what I feel is straight, which this probably isn't even straight right now, but you know what, I'm leaving it. But you don't want to pull it too tight because what happens is you're talking on a video and you can't find your craft knife, so you're trying to stall. Just kidding. Found it. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, what happens is if you pull it too tight, it's going to retract and it's going to make your page curl, which you don't want. So, and I'm just going to use my knife to cut this. So I think I'm going to put one there. And let's do this one here. And I'm putting this upside down because normally if I wasn't filming, I could get my head much closer to it so that I could see it better. But while I'm filming, I can't do that because I don't want you to see my big old head in the way, right? So I'm just putting it like this and then turning it. Y'all, I hope this is somewhat straight. But like I said in another video, that's another one of my goals, is not to worry if something is not straight, perfect, balanced, because you know what? At the end of the day, it's a planner, and you use it 1 week and you move on, right? You go to the next week. Now, I do put more pressure on myself because I do have a YouTube channel, but, you know, again, I'm trying to get, what is that? I must have got ink over there from this. See, now that's bothering me, but I'm going to try and let it go because it's got schmutz, and I don't like that. Because now, normally when you look at it, you're probably not going to go right to it, but me looking at it, I'm going right there because I know it's there. Anyway, okay. So I have my washi tape, kind of like to frame it in. I don't think I want to go across the bottom too. I think that would be just too much. I mean, I could. Let me just see for giggles what it would look like. See, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, y'all. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and put it across the bottom too. Okay, so I have that done. I like the way that looks. And I use my craft knife to cut the washi tape. Just be careful if you're doing that. You don't press too hard, because I've done that a lot where you actually cut the page and, you know, you go right through the page. So, but that's something you learn kind of, you know, you learn as you go, as you get more experience with it. Okay, so I have that done. I kind of am digging the way that looks like. I almost want to go here, but then I think that's going to be too much. So let's leave it like that. And can y'all guess? That's still bothering me. Oh. Anyway, I got to let it go, right? Let it go, let it go. Okay. I'm thinking of putting this big box over here. And because it has this design, because I like to put this for my gratitude, I don't think I'm going to put those other decorative stickers with it. So let's go ahead and let's just, should I put it, I kind of want to put it, I'm thinking in the middle. Just in the middle of those two. So let's hope and pray that I put it down straight, which I can already tell I didn't. And now it's too, whatever. And I am going to white this line out with my whiteout because I don't want to see that through the box, as this box is trying to permanently adhere itself. But as I was saying, I don't want that line to show through the box. So I whited that out and presto. See, my page is curling. Ah, okay. So I have that there, and that's probably where I'm going to put my gratitude list. But I don't know. Let's just see. Okay. So let's keep going, y'all. I want to make sure this is it's in frame. So where are we going to go from there? Well, let us see. I'm actually thinking of putting this longer box over here. Do we want to do that? Or maybe putting a quote up here and putting it down here? Well, let's see. I do want to do some clusters, like I said. So let me get wax paper. And I know it's loud, but I love using this to put stickers down first to see. So why don't we get, see, these long sleeves are bothering me, y'all. Okay, let's see. What do I want? I don't think I want the same size boxes. These boxes are harder to write in, though, because they're smaller. What to do? Do I want, like, maybe this bigger box? Come on. And I'm just putting this willy-nilly on here. And maybe put that along with a couple of, like this one. Or do I want that one? How do I want this? Let's see. Let's take this one. Is this the same size as that? No, this one looks bigger. And what about this one? Could I do some kind of cluster? I never overlap boxes on each other, but I really want to start trying because I kind of like the way that looks. So what I'm thinking is like a cluster somehow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this page away so I have more room. I'm thinking like a cluster somehow with the washi tape under it. This washi tape under it, like so. And along with one of these decorative... one of the decorative stickers. Where are they? Like these or in here? What about this one? Okay, how could I take this? And how could I take, y'all, all these stickers and turn them into... See, I was thinking something like this. Maybe overlapping these. And then putting the washi tape down here, y'all? I don't know. What do we think? Maybe this? Like, let's see. Come on. And another good thing about this is it takes some of the... This takes some of the sticky off. So that way, if you have to reposition stickers... Come on. If you have to reposition them, you can. And it's easier to... peel off. I don't know if I want it centered. I don't think I do. I think I wanted something like this. Like maybe this one a little bit lower. Maybe this one. Do I want to try overlapping or do I want it... What happens if I overlap it? Like this. And then this one... Now, I know this blue is the same color as that, but you know what? It's okay, right? Something like... No, that's... I feel like that's going too bizarre. Maybe like that, and then putting this down there. What do we think about something like that as a cluster? And I think I'm going to try that, y'all. In my channel, I'm all about trying stuff, and you know what? Go for it, right? Because again, let's say I end up hating this spread. Well, I only have to live with it for a week, right? And then that's it. Okay, so I am going to white this line out under here. So again, I don't see it. Apparently easier said than done. Okay, y'all, I'm out. The joys of filming. Let me see if I have another one. Okay, I found another one. I'm trying to get this, but... Okay, so that sticker is going to stay there now. Now, what if I put this one over the top here? This one. And I could just put that there instead of doing a cluster of 3 boxes, which I might do. Let's see. So what if I put like this one up here? What do we think about this? Y'all, again, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable doing this, but... You know what? I have to do it, right? You got to branch out and, yeah, what do we think? What do we think about that business? I don't know. I have to get used to it because, like I said, I'm not used to overlapping boxes and doing clusters like this per se, so let's just try it. Let's go with it, shall we? So since I have that there, I have space to write there. I'll probably want to do lines in here too with my Happy Planner checklist stencil, because I find that when you put the lines, it usually breaks things up. Now, I said I was going to use washi. What do we think? Unless I move this up. Hope y'all don't mind some of this. I will skip some of this, but I'm not one of those planners that, oh, everything is perfect and, I put stuff down and it looks fabulous to begin with. Unfortunately, that's not me. Trial and error, and you know what? Maybe some people will want to watch this so that they know they're not alone in, having issues sometimes when they plan. What about like this? Like right there? And I know you see through that, but I'm okay with that. And then what if I put some washi tape down here? I'm just trying this, y'all. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's bring this up some so I can maybe do a strip of washi like right here and then possibly put that on top of it. What do we think? What do we think about that? I think this is crooked, but I'm leaving it. And then where should I have put this washi? All the way over here? I don't think so. I think I'm going to try putting it there. And then, I don't know, let's see if I cut it. I'm going to cut it right on that line. So let's see if I cut it there. What will that look like? Now, it's a lot of black, but I think that's okay because it's going to make these colors shine even more. So I think that's okay, right? Then probably like a checklist or like I said, lines here with a quote. Or I could do a quote up in here. Let's see. What quotes do we have? And where are they? Let's take Snuggle Season. Okay, let's take that one. And what if we put that one? Oh, and that's actually, y'all, I was thinking that's black. That's actually green, so that's good. Because then there's not, it kind of breaks that black up. And I could put this here. Do I want to pair it? I don't want to pair it with a box. Because I have the boxes here. But do I want to pair it with maybe a smaller decorative sticker? What would it look like if I were to take this one? Okay, I was playing with this sticker earlier. And somehow, like I said, pair it with this one. I'm kind of thinking this quote right here. So I'm thinking that's where that quote is going to go. Now that line below it, underneath it, I think I'm going to use my white paint pen. I got this from Temu. And I could put it over here, but I kind of want to put it there. So what if we... I don't want to use the regular... whatever you call that other whiteout. This. Because it's really bright. Like it's really white and it'll shine through the sticker. And I don't like that. Okay, so that's not perfect, but at least it's better. Cuts down on some of it, right? And what if I put this Snuggle Season right here? And then I could put, now, I could put this here, or do I want a little bigger one to take up this space? Let's see this one. Let's just see how it would look. So let's take this sticker. Easier said than done, right? Come on. Let's take this sticker off. And let's see. Oh, I should have used these. Duh. But I was holding that one. Maybe like this. I'm thinking I like that there. So let me put that other sticker back just on open space. Now, this one I did not white the lines out, but I think I need to. Okay, I tried with that one, but let's just see how I did. I don't know. You're probably still going to see some of it through it, but that's okay. And what if we put that one right there, like so? You still see the line. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I actually think I'm going to put a checklist in here, and I'm going to use the boxes for it. And I think I'm going to put this here to kind of break things up, because I was going to put another, like a bigger box here, but then I was looking at the box situation and I still have the entire other side to do of the planner. So I want to be mindful of that so I don't use too many boxes on this side and then not have enough for the other side. Now I could have used a blue pen for that, but or a green, whatever. Okay, so that's done. So now in here, what am I thinking? I could do, since I have a checklist there, I could do another one here. Maybe. And then maybe another quote in here. I don't know, let's see. I do want to do another checklist though, because I would like 2 on this side. So why don't we do this one? Maybe like right there. So I have that checklist there, and I'm actually thinking this quote, "Let it snow." I'm thinking of putting this quote right in here. Why don't we put this, like maybe just right there, like so. Why not? Let me attempt to use this again. Let's see how that looks. Let it snow. See, you can still see that. I don't know, y'all. Okay, so let it snow. I don't think that's bad. And then, what if I take this? Let's just see if I can get it off the book, right? Let's see if I would use this one and then maybe pair it with a smaller one. But first of all, how's that going to look? So if I were to put that there, what if I'm pretty much thinking, I kind of want that box there, I think. So what if I were to put that box here? And then, okay, let's just, like, what if I were to put that there? I whited out too much of it, but you know what? That's okay, right? So what if I did that there? And then what if I did another decorative sticker here and maybe a couple bullets? I don't know. Or just leave that white? Or get another, like, smaller box and put it there? What do we think if I took maybe a couple of these, or maybe this one and this one? And could I combine them next to each other? Well, I could, if I could get them out of the bait. If I could get them out of... Yep, easy for you to say. If I could get them out of the book. Oh, something like this. Now, I know that is decorated there, but you know what? So what? What if I put another smaller box over in here? Where are they? Like, I have this color. Like, I'm thinking, do I want black or do I want that other, like maybe this one? Although I'm going to have this, so let's take a black one. But if I do that, now I don't have another one of these for on the other side, and I've already used one. So let's take this one. And do I want to do something like this? I think I do. Let's just try it, see what happens. Okay, what's the worst that can happen? Again, I could look at it and be like, oh, I don't like it, but I only have a week to deal with it, right? Okay, let's... Oh. And make sure you don't crease your stickers. So I have that there, and then I could do... Like I'm thinking this here, and then maybe this one down here like so. What do we think about that business? I kind of like it, y'all. I have to admit, I kind of like it. So let's go to the other side, which is a good thing because, you know, I have to live with it, right? Let's go to this side, shall we? And I kind of have to plan out. I'm thinking I'll want 2 more checklists on this side. So maybe one up here because I have a quote here. I don't want it here. Maybe one up here. Let's put the checklist up there, because that way I don't hem and haw for 47 years and I'm like, okay, I want to do another cluster like this. But where do I want to do that cluster? Do I want to do it in here? Actually thinking kind of like right in here of doing a cluster. So let's get the trusty wax paper out, shall we? Let's put it here, and let's just, for now, well, where do I think I'm going to want this sticker? Because I'm thinking of doing a cluster in here. So if I did this, now I don't want a quote here because I have it there. So maybe something like a box there. And then I could do this other black box that I pulled up before. Like something like this, or do I want it this way? And let's take this box. So let's use these 3 boxes and make another cluster. Just leave it like that. And then what? And then use another decorative. Now I have these bigger ones. I really want to use this. I kind of want it in the middle. Like here, and I could do some black washi tape under it. What do we think about that? So, let's get that washi here, and how are we going to do this? Where do I want this? Like maybe down here. If I put that there, can I then put this? Well, of course I can. So let me put, I'm going to just cut this right here for now. I may trim it more, but for now, I'm going to put that there. And then what if I take this long sticker and put it kind of like there? Like I don't want to hide the blue on the bottom, because if I put it on there, you're not going to see it. So what if I put this kind of like, but then I got to white this line out. Here we go. You know, can I do it? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if that did anything at all. And then let's put this, thinking, like I said, far down, but enough to where you see that blue on the bottom. Okay, what do we think about that there? I like that. And I think this black makes this pop. Then I can go ahead and maybe do my cluster now. So I'm probably going to change it because I put that there. I'll still use the boxes, but I think I'm going to reposition them. So the only thing is, again, this color is the same right there, but you know what, so what? I think I'm thinking that box there. And then maybe this one off of it like so. And then maybe this one down here like this. What do we think about that business? I don't think that's too bad. And then what? Well, I am going to want another quote somewhere. Maybe another quote here. Since I have one here and here, I was thinking here. But maybe a quote in here. So I have lines there, a checklist there rather. Should I put one here? Now I have to decide. Do I want one? And I'm using this as a pointer and it has no cap on it. Okay. Now I have to decide where I want the other checklist. I'm actually thinking a checklist here, like a quote here, maybe some other decorative stickers here. And then I'm thinking I'm going to need like another box, clustering of boxes over here. So let's just go ahead and let's just commit to this one. And let's put this one right in the middle. So I have that checklist there. And then I'm thinking, do I want one? Well, obviously not here, because I have one there. I'm thinking actually another one right here. I don't need this many checklists, but I feel like I have more than enough boxes. Like here and here. So let's just commit, like I said, and let's put one right here. So I have that checklist there. I'm good with checklists. So now, what? Well, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. I feel like this quote would fit nicely in here. So let's see if I can make that work. I feel like maybe a box and this quote, or maybe this quote here and a box down there. What do we think? Now I'm kind of actually thinking, oh, see how it wants to stick to the page? Look at how it gets sucked down. I'm actually thinking just right there in the middle like that. Why not? So what if we just take this one and put it right there? Could I do like this over here with maybe a box on top? I don't know. Let's just see. Let's take this sticker. Oh, don't mangle it. Let's take this sticker out. And what would this look like here? Maybe with a smaller box there. I don't necessarily need a box, but I just feel like I need one that, like, for looks, for the spread. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I should have a space to write in here for that day. So what if I take this one and this one? What if I took this box and did something like this? Like right there, I'm going to white this line out. I'm going to attempt to anyway. What if I put this here? Hope everybody's enjoying the video so far. Hope everybody's having a great day. I was saying in my last video, I believe the journal, my junk journal video that I just filmed, I often feel like I'm just sitting planning with friends, because I have like some subscribers who will watch every single video. They will comment on every video, and I love that. You know, that makes me feel really good. I feel like this should come down a little, but you know what? It's good, good, good. Now, should I do another box up in here with another quote? But I have a quote directly across here. Could do a quote here, maybe. Why not? So what that there's a quote there? Does that, you know what? Does that really matter? I'm so freaking cold. Kind of feeling cold right now, right? Could do the quote here or here. Thinking the quote here and then a box up here. Everything is magical when it snows. Why don't we use that one? So why don't we take this sticker, put this one up here, put a box here, and then worry about the sidebar? So we have that one there. Everything is magical when it snows. Let's get a small box to put here. Now, do I want this decorative one? I don't want this one because it's the same exact as that. What do I want? Why don't we just take this one since I haven't used this one yet? And why don't we put this just almost like, well, not almost, just kind of like right there, almost like right in the middle. Okay, and what do we think of this business so far? Y'all, I'm kind of digging it. I have to admit, I'm really liking it. Now the sidebar. I really don't need any more function. However, what I'm thinking is sometimes, like in my journal, I used to put a sidebar sticker here, and I would write a note to myself. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Let's look at, see how long this sidebar sticker is. And, I mean, I call it a sidebar sticker. You don't have to use it in the sidebar. But I tend to do that. I could always put like this remember up there, kind of like I said, write a note to myself. I think I'm going to do that. So hopefully it's straight. And what if I take this remember sticker? And what if I just put that up here? Because that could be, like I said, my note to myself. I like that. And then do I want to add another one? Well, over here, I don't think I can. I have nowhere I was going to say. I mean, I could overlap it here. I could put one of those here. To do this week. I don't know. Let me just see what it would look like if I hover this over. You know what? I might put it here because that'll cover this space. It won't take so much of that up. You know what? Let's see. Let's be daring, right? This week, y'all, I'm kind of liking this. I do have to admit, but I think it's done. The only thing is down here, I never know what to do with the space. So, I could just put a to do and put bullets, but again, I have all these lists. So for now, I think I'm going to leave that. And then throughout the week, as I'm writing in it, I can decide what I want to do with it. So, or what I need it for. So let me go ahead, pop this on the discs. We'll do the grand reveal, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead, put it on the discs. And are you ready for the grand reveal? Okay, y'all know what time it is. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1. And presto! What do we think? I need to figure out how to put sound in and have that count down. I don't know. I just thought of that. But I don't know how to do that. Anyway, what do we think? I'm digging it. I really like it. I like how I went and tried this. I like the way that looks, those clusters. And, you know, I like the black with it. I'm happy with the spread. I do have to admit it. I hope you like it. As always, I hope to inspire you and to give you ideas of different things on how to decorate your planner and junk journaling and whatnot, different things you can do. And like I said, inspire people to be more creative. If you like this video, please hit that like button as well as leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell. That will help me out, as I think last time I looked I was at 971. I am so close to 1,000. Maybe by the end of January I can reach 1,000. Oh, I hope so. I can see it. I see the light. But like I said, I'm hoping to reach that. I don't know if you can see these, but I put some charms. Like I put these as charms on my planner. I have the M for Michael for my name. He believed he could, so he did. And then I have this. I love using these on my planner. So anyway, I'll quit yammering. Thanks again for joining me. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. And I can't wait to see you in another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.